Hello there, defenders of Lycan Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion. Episode 81, The Outer Walls. Oh, you know what? I forgot to stop fine desserts. That's a guest food too. We don't need that at the moment. You know, maybe before I leave, do a quick conversion of Lumi. Wasn't all that oh, I'm in wolf form. Yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna be like, man, that was not effective. Right, because when you're a dire Lycan, you don't talk so good. You think Gagu has no weapon? I think you're right. So, I'll fix that. Julian, thank you for the resub. What weapon? Did I leave his weapon behind? He had a uranium mace, right? I don't see that we have one anymore. Because Gagu got knocked out in the last fight, and I probably didn't pick it up. So I have this crummy mace here. Elba, let's fix this quickly. I'm gonna make another mace out of Yoda, stop it. Out of uranium. Oh my goodness. And then I'll have Elba run out and deliver it. And he'll be fine. Thanks for noticing, by the way. Because I did not. Alright, it's only good quality. That'll have to do for now. Actually, you know what? I am sure I screwed that up. Cancel. Because when you caravan farm like that, you also grab a whole bunch of other things, and I don't want to grab a bunch of things. I just want to grab the mace. Don't automatically select supplies. We don't need it. You're not going anywhere. You're just handing off the mace and returning home. Now, where are you going? You're grabbing meals? I don't... Oh, you're eating a meal. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. So I have the caravan resting right now, so that they're not moving, and Elba's going to drop off a mace for Gagu and then return back home. Where's my grills? We allow jerky. Yo, stupids. Grill me some food. Okay, so merge items, or gear rather. Mace goes to Gagu. Split Elba off. The raid party attacks the bandit camp. And then Elba returns to Lycan. No problem. Wasn't a very good weapon, but certainly better than being disarmed. So I do see that our wood stockpiles have gone up dramatically from where it was at, which means the wood cutting and all that has been effective. We have been granite cutting a little bit, coring up some granite, but I think we're behind a bit on that. Doesn't help that Fowen, the one-armed, or the one-lunged, totally totaled mining failure is screwing that up big time. Okay, good. Yep, there is no overhead mountain over here. Alright, we are not butchering effectively, as there is a bunch of dead alpaca that are rotting on us. And apparently there's nowhere to haul it. Hey, Juhu, you've got breath. Oh, wait, you're a pacifist. Galus. How many cooks do we have? That's a good question. I'll check. 1, 2, now 3, 4. 4 cooks. I think we had, well, Colostrum. I think we had 3 before. Now we have like 6. We doubled it. Alright. Senator wishes getting fulfilled. Oh, such jerks. I see why the Senate don't like them. Stop burping on me. Oh my god. Gagu's like, quit it, I'm on fire! But this time I brought Scipia, who has high medical, so we'll be able to heal people and recover before next fight. At least it's raining, true. Oh, they had gold. I mean, not much of it. And they had like a high mate in a prison? That screams sex slave. Oh, you had 2 high mates in prisons. Yeah, don't want to think about it. Alright, we will take their pemmican and gold. And that's all I really want. And I'm going to have them just like chill out next to the bandit camp so that Gagu and Ficus can have a little bit more time to heal. Oh, I didn't mean to click off the payment arrived. So, the payment is up here. Legendary weapons, which obviously will be very good for Gagu. There is nowhere to store it. Alright, down here I want, let's do another zone. So this is just going to be a floor stockpile for now. Of anything that is Masterwork or Legendary that is a weapon. I know, I'm not going to be choosy about what actually goes in there. I just want a place to put the Spatha and the Gladius. Alright. Additionally, Marin. Are you a nudist? Okay, you're not a nudist, but when you arrived... Oh, it's unchangeable. That's really strange. I don't know why Marin showed up naked, but there's going to be a toga made available. So Marin's food and drugs and reading policies are all set. And then zoning is all set. Let's go get you in a toga. You are quite the interesting senator. Some proclivities towards the greatest game. And Juhu, where are you? You should be able to construct a little so that we can actually make these torch. And Marin's research, if you're wondering, was thermobath. So, maybe once the external walls are built, once the border walls are built, I can consider theater, thermobath, those kind of construction projects. I'm just going to wait until they're done with the walls. Okay. Did I do this right? So, apparel, gourmet, drugs, novels. Yeah, it all looks right. Lighting, etc. This villa is all set. And the villas are all illuminated like they should have been all along. I just, you know, had some issues providing the wood for a bit. I think I'm going to have the attack party just attack right away. I don't think Gagu's burns were all that bad. And then we'll have all of the senators from the Central Republic. And then it will just be a matter of building the last villa. Building the villa for the Eastern Republic. And pursuing their favor. That's more or less the win condition. Who's starving? A bunch of the slaves are starving. They probably had it coming, right? A mass run on food. Where's the Muffalo? Southern Gate. Okay. So, in about 8 hours, we'll be at the last attack camp. I haven't been able to take any prisoners, though. Not that I've been really trying. But all of these impet attacks, obviously impets usually move quickly. So I've been hoping to be able to capture them, but it hasn't happened yet. I might need, yeah, I think I'm going to make a pause on loading up the drying racks. Because it looks like we're low on grill and low on jerky available. Because of the supply lag time. Why are they... Okay, they weren't waiting. It looked like they were. Here we go. Yet another bandit camp. Bunch of impids. And we know how they... Oh, wow. Getting there is tricky. Gotta snake around a mountain first. Lumi finally converted. So, if I release you, you join Kambaro's kinship, so I gotta recruit you instead. So we gotta reduce your resistance. I was trying to bait out the breath and then dodge it. Oh, you're down but not dead. Jealous. Well, yeah, a jealous slave is fine. As long as we manage their mood. So, maybe we'll have a prisoner. Gary? And I'm gonna make a makeshift prison out of their home here. So I can arrest one. Alright, so before Rice starts stripping off clothing, you are going to join the Central Republic Senators. You're going to be put into the Central Republic Villa. You're going to be assigned... Oh, I moved you wrong. Here, I'll move you up there. You're going to be assigned... Hospitality guest food policy, no. Social drugs, gourmet food, novels, and what the heck? Okay. Recreation. There's something wrong with his joining. He's like messed up. But whatever. It works. And then as a result of getting all 5 senators, we do unlock drama and comedy as the combination effect for all 5. So again, the Central Republic's combination was the summoning in allies with the beacon, and the Central Republic's is the drama and comedy theater. And last but not least will be the Eastern Republic, which we'll start on soon. Okay, before this dude bleeds out, we need a bed. These impids, what, like slept on the floor? What the hell? Where's your beds? Fine, I'll make a bed. Stupid. Alright, that's enough. Reform Caravan, heading home. Bringing Canovo. And I think I ended up with, like, more pemmican than I even started with. But Canovo here should be on all foods, with meds in case of infection. Yeah, those bandits were living rough. You're not wrong about that. Alright, the bedroom. Right, lest I forget. There you go, Rice. So now the priority is build border walls. I'm going to do the border walls before I start to queue up the last villa. So given that is my priority, anyone that is decent constructor should have construction as a higher priority, which means I am losing Dell and Scala to plant cutting. But I'm going to keep Clastrum as a cook, because they are just so much better as a cook than they are a constructor. Well, guess we're gonna eat some yak meat. So the hay stockpile for the meat ranch is just not getting filled. I think probably is a lack of hauling for this hay. But with any luck, once the away team gets home, we'll have a lot more haulers, and we'll be able to get that done as well. From a bird's eye view, it doesn't look like we're hurting on anything resource-wise specifically. And because we had a stockpile full of marble down here, I figured we can start building the gates. That's why I queued up the gates now, because we had marble at the ready. Oh, cold snap's not going to help with that hay. Are we going to build the theater and the baths? As I just said, possibly, but only after the walls are built. The walls were already voted on, so they're a voted priority goal. So now that there's a full house, bring this stack limit up to 10. And what was the stack limit of the meals out here? 10? I'm going to do 6. Meaning in total, there should be 32 gourmet cooked. And 32 gourmet desserts. Way more than what we had queued up. So we'll aim to fix that. I might want... I think I'm going to decide to have half the desserts available. Only because they don't eat dessert as a primary meal. Right? Like, the desserts are just for recreation, so they're less important and less often consumed. So now we have 16 desserts instead of 32. So still a lot more regular gourmet grills, and that's a lot of grills. That's a lot of work to get that supplied. Alright, I think we have cut down enough wood, so I'm going to cancel my chop designations so that the plant cutters can tend the farm and haul the wood that's out there. And they'll be home in just a few hours, like 6 hours. Alright, everybody's home. Everyone's set on correct meals. And what's their name? Canovo? Ficus, you're not doing anything. Go arrest Canovo. So what are we going to do with Canovo? They are an impid. They have medicine, craft, melee, are jealous, have no permanent injuries. So enslave or citizen. I could also potentially execute. I mean, to some degree or another, the senators ordered their death. Unlike other attackers that came here, the senators did wish for Canova to die. So execute isn't entirely unreasonable. One of the reasons to consider execution is it would max out the suppression of both Roa and Lacey, who are recent joiners, who, and I guess Plastrum too. Who else doesn't have maxed? Raven. So we have 4 slaves that don't have maxed suppression, but we can always execute, you know, a future attacker too. It doesn't have to be Canovo, because Canovo is imped. Darius has an inspired trade, so in the morning I'll have Darius hit up the war merchant. And yeah, we're losing a bunch of hay grass to cold. Thanks, cold snap. It's negative 14 Celsius. Bye-bye, Devil Strand. Which is unfortunate because this Devil Strand was 98% grown, so it was just about ready to be harvested. And now it's just dying off. Oh well. Hey, Del, guess what? Crapper's full. Yeah. I am very evil to Del. Again, he murdered someone due to gross negligence, so the punishment for Del continues. Del's delicious deluge of drudge sludge. I wish these holes in the walls got patched, because we have like a complete border except for this 1 or 2 spots on the east, which, and I should not have that much gold sitting there. Alright, Scipia, go haul the gold, and then Darius. Where is the war merchant? Are they still in transit? Or did they, I think they left because it was too cold. They must have, because I didn't read the message, but I'm assuming that's what happened. Yeah, they're not here anymore. Wow, that was... they bailed quick. Oh, well. Got some incompetent cook vomits going on. And with all that new meat, I'm going to open up the meat drying, worried that we'll have spoils. Okay, I think it's pretty clear you guys want Canova to be enslaved. Copy that. Thy wish. Be done. I have 2,000 gold. Oh, goodness. Alright, that's probably enough meat on the meat racks. So we have some for grilling. The other thing I was planning on doing is a bit of a group hunt. For these Muffalo. I think we can probably fill up the meat racks with these Muffalo if I hunt them safely and together. right before it, like, tried to go for the map exit. I kind of wish that that wasn't a game mechanic, personally. Because, like, if you're hunting something... Well, actually, no, I kind of... In this role-playing case, I take it back. Because in, like, medieval times, you wouldn't be able to hunt on the king's land. So if you were hunting, like, a Muffalo, and it left your owned land, you would have to stop. Because as soon as it steps foot on the king's land, or the queen's land, it doesn't belong to you anymore. You can't hunt on their land without violating laws. So, for this series, it does make sense, because the premise was we sold all of our possessions, and then we bought the land rights to this one spot, which is why I don't use the resources outside of Lycan. But for regular RimWorld, it doesn't really make sense that the animals, like, flee your map tile, because, what, they went, like, 3 feet out of bounds, and they aren't huntable anymore? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. What do you guys think? Do you agree? We have a bunch of food poisoning, so 2 of the people that I queued up to go hunting just decided to go vomiting instead. We don't even have... Oh, all of our gourmet girls are getting ruined. I think one of the issues is it's very hard to do the amount of cooking that is required to cook. So I may have to shift priorities back, like even lazy, back towards cooking. Because this cold snap has also ruined a bunch of the grills that we would have otherwise fed ourselves. Why aren't you hollowing? Oh! I see. Yeah, okay. So this stupid thing doesn't have a merged, what is going on here? Oh, I get it. There are some, zoning problems. Again, mod complexity and conflict. Okay. I think I've resolved it. It wasn't a big issue, but it was causing the gourmet desserts not to be haulable, and then the gourmet desserts stacked up. Why aren't we merging them, though? That's what's confusing to me. I'm just gonna, like, consume them like this. That's another weird thing, is, like, maybe they're made of different ingredients, but I don't think they would be. Is why when we go to eat the desserts, do we grab a whole stack? I think the solution in this case is to have a third shelf only for grilled gourmet. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Slaver's coming in. Okay, Dars, sprint to them quickly, because so the last trader just got here, was like, oh, damn, it's cold, and left. In a bar. Abrasive pyromaniac? No thanks. Attilius. Staggeringly ugly and loves drugs. No? Also, who bit you on your hand? Well, maybe you bit... I don't know. Hamster. Staggeringly ugly. With a leg scar. Oof. Herald. Undergrounder. Who's got a lot of injuries. Von Schild. Hard worker who likes drugs. They are imped. I think we'll potentially have you join as a slave. Wombat. Slowpoke. I don't need a slowpoke. Baseliner slowpoke. Yeah. Bren. Optimist, also a slowpoke. And Cockroach. 70-year-old. Yeah, so no. Alright. Well, we bought a slave. We'll pay for the slave in gold. And then let's gift some stuff to them. Okay, now we're ally. Von Shield. Actually, what ideology do you believe in? Incorrect one. Okay, so you're getting arrested. Get back here, impid. Quit running from me. Right, there we go. Atlu, can you dismiss them? Thanks. What to do with, Vaughn? Enslave, citizen, or execute? I mean, I bought them to potentially be a slave, but you can override me if you want. Alright, I think the, Cerise, haul the grills. There's a bit of an urgency, making a dedicated shelf for the grills so they don't get, like, stack blocked by desserts. Because the senators are, like, getting starving. So, a little eager to resolve that. Alright, and Vaughn, you will at the very least be converted. Salumi is getting recruited. 8 resistance left. Canovo is getting converted. 52 resistance left. And then Vaughn is gonna also get converted, I think. Alright. I'll say enslaved. So 2 of the 3 prisoners we have will be enslaved, and then 1 of the 3 is going to be offered citizenship. Which is useful, because in our current configuration for our, our domus, we only have 1 more citizen bed open. I mean, obviously I could add more bedding or whatever, but it's nice not to have to. What's going on here? What violence befell the villa that the road got damaged? No one had a tantrum. How did this get broken? I'm so confused. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe when the septic tank, like, overflowed, it damaged the pipes? I didn't know that that was a game mechanic. But I saw it happen over here before as well. So maybe it is? I wasn't aware? Does anyone know? Is that just speculation? I mean, that's my speculation at the moment, but yeah, if you have knowledge about that mechanic. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.